G'day everyone, here we are back in Syndicate, and it took me a few goes to get back to this point. Conveniently, I did find an extra weapon, so now we're going to have another crack at Far East, since we failed it, and it is they're calling it reconnaissance, but really, it's going to be a combat sweep. Now, last time, I was a little overconfident. I just stormed in there assuming I'd be good enough to do it. So we've got legs V2, arms V2 are there, heart V2, right. Now, when I redid the mission, I managed to get a flamer. When you pick up a weapon, it researches a lot more quickly. And we are part of the way through brain V2, which is handy. Now I think the 3 miniguns should still be enough. I have just saved the game, so we should be right. If I don't make this one, I should still be right to just restart the level. Alright, let's go. Alright. So, we'll start off low and slow, I think. Because the enemy agents don't take too long to come along. Yeah, that. I've also moved my keyboard way over to the left, so I'm not tempted to hit WASD and self-destruct. Because that's what self-destructing looks like right there. Conveniently, one of the other agents did it. Or police carrying. Just Uzis, okay. And nothing. Okay. Gonna go slow again. And I don't think it's the best idea. I might just make my way over to this area here. Get rid of the cars. They will race over to the walkway over here, right where I want to be. So let's go there. Might be lucky enough to knock some off in the water. And second minigun. And he self-destructed. Alright, so put that away so the police don't get on me. Go back to low and slow. Nope, there's another agent. There's still quite a few down here, isn't there? Alright. Now I think I might try and make my way at ground level down here. And we'll put the gun away and go slow. As soon as they start making their way towards us. There's a police car. That'll be handy. No, that's right. That was an issue last time. keep these up. And need to move this way. It's not going well again. Alright. I am not sure why that failed. Okay, let's go ahead and reload. Okay, let's try again. Same setup. Don't have the shield yet. I'm wondering if maybe we didn't run out of ammo, but it probably wouldn't hurt to just buy another minigun. I don't have enough to fit out another agent, do I? No, not even close. Okay. Okay. I don't remember this mission being this hard. So let's sit here and get slow for a bit. I might actually start heading this way. There's the blues. What can I do with the yellows? Try and get them all down here. So if I instead maybe make my way around the long way. Oh, there's reds down here too. Wow. This is a hefty level. Alright. So gun away. Let's recover for a minute. I might just recover and work out where we're going wrong. Because these guys just swarm eventually. There are so many yellow guys. There's red guys all the way down here too. And I can probably make my way along the path, but if I fall off the path, it's a bad time. Bad time. I think the issue is they're getting too close with all this stuff around us. So I actually want to stay out in the open. So let's see if I can move out into the open areas without getting run over, ideally. And there we go. There we go, they're starting to move. Now, I don't want these in the way. So they're all heading over there. I don't want them getting too close, so I'm going to stand here and get that one going. Okay. And where are they going? Just keep an eye on this direction, because they could sneak up behind this. Okay, put that away. everything down. I do like the music cues that let me know what's going on. You know, I'd really like to pick up that minigun, but that's what got me killed the first time. So, there's a yellow agent there. I'm going to stay in the open because they're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to move to open space. Open. So these cars go, make sure I don't get run over when I cross the road. Alright. Just want to move this just forward just a little bit. Just enough to get the minigun. An extra minigun would never hurt. Okay. Aggroed. Let's go further away from anything explosive. Okay. Nope. Where are they coming from? Over there. Just about to say no cars coming. I might cross the road. Okay. So I've gone quiet for this one because feeling like my overconfidence keeps getting me in trouble on this. Now, is this guy still down here? No. So I think that's all the yellows. Let's focus now on the reds. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 reds. Is that another place card? No. Alright, let's go fast and strong, shall we? I'm actually going to go around and approach them from this way. Also set the bushes on fire. That's pretty cool. Which is the kind of thing that you would add into new games with better graphics. Okay, there's a lot more than 6. Must have been hiding in the building or something. Still more. Okay. Ah, there he is. Mission completed. That's excellent. Good noise, that. Spacebar. Oh, that was so much more effort than I was prepared for. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go straight to the menu and save. And let's have a look. So we've got Far East is done. And oh look, it's a long one, but let's go China. Why not? Combat sweep. So, infested with enemy, the nearby city is infested with enemy syndicate scum. Their presence is deemed unseemly, and your squad is to wipe them from the face of the world. Yeah, I could buy more info, but again, I'd rather save up and start. I know it's not going to make a huge difference, but I'm going to start outfitting other agents. So I'm going to sell. I'm going to stick with 3 for now. Let's see, it was Heart V2 that's completed. No, it wasn't. Brain V2. There we go. And let's get into the research. Let's go mods. And my V2's left are eyes. And let's see, do I have enough to start outfitting Special Agent Hicks? Let's go mods. Legs V2, 30,000. Yep. Arms V2, 25,000. No. Okay. Let's stick with Special Agent Bush for now. And let's go and save just so I don't have to do the setup again. We'll see how we go. Alright. Let's go and take China. Combat sweep. And accept. Only using the arrow keys, no WASD, because I don't want to blow up my own agent. Alright. Now from memory, this might be the one where you can actually persuade enemy agents. So for some reason, every now and then, these guys just stand still and don't aggro, and you can walk up on them and persuade them. But you need to persuade a whole bunch of civilians first. And I didn't see the red dot on that. Where is my guy? There. That was close. Good thing they've only got Uzis. Alright. Now, if you've got the Brain V3 upgrade, it's a lot easier to... Oh, that was real close. He had a shotgun. Shotguns are dangerous up close. And I'm going to move this way. That's nearly bad. Nearly very bad. So to persuade enemy agents, what you do is you basically... your persuasion gets stronger the more people you persuade. So if you start persuading civilians, I think if you persuade 3 civilians, you can then start persuading police. And police count for 2 or something, and then you work your way up to a score of 15, and you can start persuading enemy agents. This one has a lot of enemy agents as well. It's similar to Far East. Now I'm going to go up this way, because I know there's Red Hat agents up here. Which, you know, if this game had achievements, I might actually try and persuade them. go ahead and just get ahead of that police officer because he was way too close. There we go. The red guys are there. These guys were a bit sleepy last time. So I remember this was the mission I persuaded an enemy agent on, just to prove that I could. Mainly to myself. When I do the cheat code show off, which I might do at the end, I'll try and remember to come and do China as the how to persuade an enemy agent mission. There's our last little dude. No, not our last dude. Whew. Okay. Going to recover for a minute. That was once again nearly overconfidence that killed me again. Really need to check my overconfidence. Where are the enemy agents? I feel like this place looks important. There's a little bridge over to it and everything. But it could be they're attempting to sort of make it look Chinese. Right, I'm hearing the agents nearby music. So, coming from somewhere. Coming from down here. Yeah, it's going around the other way. And he's gone in the building. Okay. And shotgun again. Good shotgun when you're on the roof. There's our enemy agent. So now I'm just chasing the poor guy. Ah, he's finally worked it out. There we go. Whew. That was closer than I was happy with. Anyway, I might call it there. We'll call that one Far East End China with only a little bit of failure. Ah, jeez. Too much failure. Alright, let's see. We'll go ahead and save before I forget to save. And just see. Next time, we might have a look at the Pacific Rim, India, and Iran. Iran's a bit touchy at the minute. Anyway, let's have a look at our research. I'm not going to go through that yet. If you wanted a preview on what Iran has as a mission. So, ISV2 is like just a skerrick of time off being completed. It's almost tempted to just fiddle around in menus until it's done. So let's set up for our next mission. Which, let's see, what do they want? They want another combat suite. The local populace is being terrorized by several rampaging enemy syndicates. Alright. I think this one might be one for next time, so I'll go ahead and save, so I don't have to do the setup again. Save Retro Bravo. Now, if you're enjoying Syndicate, or have other ideas for retro games you might like to see, I'll happily have a crack at some suggestions. I have a little list of my own of games I would like to work my way through, and generally, if you're enjoying this sort of thing, like, share, subscribe, and otherwise, catch us on the next one. Have fun.